So this is a family over here, okay? We are sisters and brothers. I'm not pregnant. I hope y'all know that. I'm gonna clear that up. I'm not pregnant. I'm talking about other people. But baby, you gotta learn how to detach. This is so random, but when I was in college, I trashed my room. If y'all new to my channel, y'all can be like, this girl crazy as hell. But look. Hey girls. I feel like this is a new setting for me and you both. I've never done makeup in my room. I've never done makeup in my room. As you guys can see by the title, this is a get ready with me, but I'm also gonna be talking my so let me just drink some water before my voice get a little dry. So let me hold on. So let's sit back, relax, get a snack, get a popcorn, get some water, and let's get into the video. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with my eyebrows first. Tonight I'm going on a date with my man. No, I don't have to do makeup every time we go on a date, but I like to do it. I like to feel good. I kind of like this setup though. Maybe comment down below if you guys like this background, this setup for me doing makeup. I'm gonna see if I like it throughout the video, because you know I usually be in my bathroom, so I feel like I never have space in my room to do stuff like this, but I can always make space for it, so that's all that matters. Y'all, I'm going on a date. I'm really excited to go on a date tonight because I'm ready to eat. I'm ready to eat, okay? My heart is with food. I love food. Food is my friend. Look, I got a great relationship with food. I love food. That is my thing. So I'm ready to eat. I don't know what y'all about to do, but I'm about to go eat. So today I watched a lot of videos about black women and just how we are in the world, I guess, like how the world views us. And matter of fact, I don't even know how to explain it, but the title is called Amplifying Black Women. I think that's what it's called. I'm gonna leave a screenshot of it somewhere, but I watched the whole video. It's a 47-minute video, but it's definitely worth it. It had Tabitha Brown in there, Lonnie Love, I think that's her name, Saweetie, Khalees, Kelly Rowland, a lot of beautiful black women. The conversation about what the mental health of black people, period. I feel like in our community we kind of are taught not to get help. Going to a therapist is just so, it's looked upon as like, you know, you've been weak. And because we're supposed to be so strong, right? We're supposed to be such like these strong black women or these strong black men just because of what we've been through. But it's like that's the reason why we need therapy the most, because of what we've been through. It's really hard that a lot of black men, especially a lot of black men, like it's just looked up, it just doesn't, like people just be like, what, like why are you going to therapy? Like what's the point of therapy? Like you don't need no therapy, figure it out or go pray about it. And it's like, yes, you can pray about it, but also it's okay to go to a therapist, and they don't have to be a white therapist. They don't have to be like, they could be a black therapist. Me personally, I like black everything. I like black dentists, I like black doctors, I like black therapists, I like black everything. I don't really, it's not that I don't trust the white people, but it's like I feel like black people can relate more to black people. I just really feel like that. And it's not like I'm prejudiced or anything like that, because you know, God forbid, but if something was to happen to me and I needed a white doctor, that's just what it's going to be. But as far as my OBGYN or my primary doctor, I should suggest it to be a black person. And I don't feel like anything is wrong with that. I feel like it's looked at so like, oh, you're prejudiced, or you know what I'm saying? But it's like, no, that's not what it is. That's just a preference. And I don't have, like I said before, I have nothing against white doctors, but if it comes down to where, you know, you gotta go into emergency surgery and you have to have a white doctor, that's fine. I'm not gonna be like, oh no, I might as well just not do it. Like I'm not gonna ever do that. You know, if you take it how you take it, but that's how I'm telling you what it is. Our community doesn't look at it as like, they frown upon it, because they just feel like our black man shouldn't be complaining, or our black man shouldn't be vulnerable with us. And I get it. Yes, be strong out there in the world. I see nothing with being strong out there in the world and having, like, you know, your heart shell on. But I feel like when you come home to your house, to your wife, to your woman, you need to be vulnerable. You need to, like, you put on a jacket. That's your shield when you go out in the world. But when you come home, that jacket needs to come off. You need to talk. You need to go see your therapist, because it's some things that people genuinely cannot fix. People genuinely cannot fix or know how to respond to you. So that's when I say, yeah, you should go to a therapist. But as a black person, or a black man, or a black woman, whatever, as a black person, period, I feel like it's okay to go out into the world with, you know, a shell. Like, okay, I'm gonna be strong because it's like the face I put on. But in the inside, when you get home, you need to be able to talk to your wife or to your kids, or, you know, allow them to express themselves, because nothing is wrong with that. They also talked about how code switching, and Mary J. Blige says a time and place for everything, and I do agree with that. I feel like there is a time and place for everything, but at the same time, also come up and show up as yourself. Don't completely change to be like, don't completely change to be a different person. Be who you are, but also, like, don't let nobody change you. The video was great. If you guys want to watch it, I'm gonna leave the link down in my bio for it, so you guys can go check it out yourself, because it was a great video. I loved it. I loved everybody in the video. I just think it was a great video. I think it was perfect. I think it was perfect for several people. And it says, you know, I know a lot of guys probably wouldn't click on it because it says black woman, but I do think the guys should click on it too, because it was just really, really like a good video. And I feel like, oh, Jackie Anna was in it too. I think I pronounced her name right, but Jackie was in it, and she did a great job. Her makeup flawless. I'm gonna do more story times on my channel, because I feel like you guys enjoy my story times when I do them, so I'm gonna do them more often. And the get ready with me, so I feel like you guys enjoyed that. That video did great, and it brought me some new subscribers. So hi guys, to my new subscribers, hello, how you doing? So this is a family over here, okay? We are sisters and brothers. Look, like, we can be honest with each other. Leave down in the comment section, you know, how you're feeling, how you're doing. I genuinely want to know how you guys are doing, so make sure you guys tell me, because I really do care about all types of mental health. Now, I'm not saying I'm a therapist, but I do care about everybody's mental health, especially my supporters. Yeah, so when I was in college, this is so random, but when I was in college, I trashed my room. And I'm gonna tell you the backstory about that in another video, but I trashed my room. And I remember my RA came in the room and she said, "What is going on?" And I was just like so heartbroken at the time. I was crying. I was so upset. I was going through a lot with my relationship, basically. With everybody. I was going through a lot with my relationship with God. I was going through a lot of my relationship with my mother that's not here anymore. I was going through a lot of I was going through issues with my ex-boyfriend. We had broke up. Like, it was a lot going on, I think. It was just a lot going on in my life. And my freshman year just wasn't it was a great year. So I won't say it was my worst year, but I just wish, like, you know, I did things a little different, if that makes sense. I was just really upset. I broke glass in my room and things like that. But my RA came in my room and she was like, "What's going on, girl? Like, the whole hall hears you. What's going on?" And so she sat in my room for probably like 2 hours and we talked. And the one question that stood out to me the most was, okay, what do you want in a man? You don't know. And I'm just like, "No, girl, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know me like that. I do know what I want in a man, right?" And she was like, "Trust me, you don't know. Like, you are young. You don't know. This is your first year in college. You don't know what you really want in a man. You just got out of high school." And I'm just like, "Girl, you don't know me, so you don't know what I want in a man. Like, you don't know me like that. Like, girl, mind your business." That's really how I thought. That's really like my thought process in the whole situation. And she was like, "Well, you tell me what you want in a man." So I told her, I was like, "I want somebody that's caring. I want somebody that's gonna be honest with me, and I want somebody that's gonna be loyal." Like, that was my thought process back then, right? And clearly I was just naive. And she was like, "Okay, that's what every woman wants in a man. That's what every relationship wants. What is something that you really want in a man?" And at the time when she said it, I'm just like, I don't know. Like, when she told me, like, you know, that's what everybody wants. Of course everybody wants that. But, like, what do you want in a person? Like, what are you looking for? And I was like, what I just said. You know, in my mind, I'm getting smart. What I'm like, what I just told you, bruh. Like, what you mean? But what she was really asking me was, what person is going to stand out to you that really makes you think, oh, this is the one. Like I said, at the time I got smart with her because I'm just like, girl, you don't know what you're talking about, you're young too, you don't know me. Like, you know, I was just really like, I had a bad attitude problem. But at the time I just was like, girl, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, you don't know me, you just met me this year. I was just really, I had a smart mouth back then. But come to find out, she was right what she was saying. And now that I think about it, it's like I should have listened to her the whole time. But what she was saying was right. And even though I didn't want to hear it, whatever she said was right. And it didn't click in my head. It didn't click in my head till I got older. Now I know what I want in a person. At first I didn't. I thought I did, but I didn't know. Now that, like I said, now that I'm older, now I know. And I really appreciate that conversation she had with me, because I don't think I would have analyzed it anymore if she never had that conversation with me. So I really appreciate her having that conversation with me. I'm young. I was like 18 years old. I didn't know too much. I just got out of high school. I was in like my first real relationship, and I had dated people before, of course, but I was in my first real relationship, and it was going to hell. I just didn't know what she was talking about, and I really didn't want to hear what she was talking about because I was so upset at the time. But all in all, once I calmed down and understood what she was talking about, I really appreciate her for that. Because at first I was like, girl, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Like, and nobody really liked her that much because of her like attitude or whatever. But for her to shut the door and actually sit there and calm me down and not report me and get me kicked off of campus, because I could have got kicked off because of me trashing my room. But the fact that she didn't like do that, and she made sure I was okay. And I think the most important lesson she kind of made me think about was, look, baby, you gotta learn how to detach. And I didn't know. I definitely didn't know how to detach from people back then. For me now, it's like, it's so easy for me to let go of stuff and let go of people, because I felt like at one point in my life I didn't know how to let go of people. I didn't know how to let people walk out of my life. I would hold on until, y'all see, this is so ghetto. Look, I have no earring in this ear and one in this ear. Anyway, I didn't know how to walk away. And she was like, once you learn the detachment and do stuff that make you happy, you're gonna be okay. And I just didn't, when I say I did not believe her, anything that was coming out of her mouth, I was not trying to hear. I was trying to get back on the phone and cuss my ex out. You know, once I healed through that, and I don't know if you guys have watched my spiritual journey video. I did it when I was 19. I'm about to be 21 this year, so I'm gonna do an updated version on it. But when I did that spiritual video, baby, Alexa, let me know when it's 6 o'clock in the evening. No, let's get ready with me, but we still gotta make sure we on time. I'm gonna redo that. I'm gonna do an updated version of my spiritual journey, because as I keep going on in life, like, I feel like my spiritual side just continues to grow. Like, I have not fell out with God, I don't want to say that, but I have went days or months without praying, and I found myself looking lost. And I have went days and months without meditation, and I was lost. So I am gonna do an updated version of my spiritual journey about that. I'm gonna do story time. Y'all gonna get a lot of content, just know that. So make sure you guys subscribe, because you wanna see the content, sis. You wanna see it. Trust me, you gonna want to learn from this one. I don't have a older sister or anything like that. I don't have older siblings. I don't have any siblings. I'm the only child. My mom only had me. So the things that I learned, I just learned them based off my own experience. And I don't have my mom anymore. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys don't know that, I don't have my mom isn't here anymore. She's at rest. And so I really just feel like that is so much that I guess I didn't know about myself. Like, I didn't know certain things about myself, and I wish I could tell my mom. And it's some things that I just had to learn myself. And I feel like that's the reason why I made this YouTube channel, because it's some things that I've experienced in life that people don't clearly like understand because they haven't went through it. So I like talking about it. But let me do this real quick. I'm almost done. Y'all see that base? That base is basing. That's the reason why I made a channel in the first place, because I feel like there's some people out there that just don't know any better, and you're not gonna know it all. I don't even know it all, but I'm just going through this journey with y'all. This is the journey that we're supposed to go on, clearly, because you know it would have never happened if I wasn't supposed to go on this journey with y'all. So I really appreciate you guys, period, because I just feel like we understand each other. So yeah, but personally, I feel like us girls, we go through so much when it comes to relationships, but I also feel like it starts off like with our parents. I feel like a lot of people just don't know their worth, and it's not nothing to blame your parents or bash your parents. I feel like, you know, parents are people too. They are just grown big kids. Like sometimes they don't know everything, sometimes they don't know themselves, sometimes they don't know their worth, so they can't teach you a lot of the times. And a lot of us is young and pregnant, so I just want us to know our worth so we can teach our children. I'm not pregnant, I hope y'all know that. I'm gonna clear that up. I'm not pregnant, I'm talking about other people. But I just want people to know, like, you know, once you know your worth, you can teach your child their worth. And just giving them affirmations and saying affirmations to them and making sure they repeat it, like stuff like that can make a change in their life. 50% of what you learn is from your parents, and then the other 50% is from what you learn on the outside of the world. And I stand by that. I always say that to people, and people be like, what? No, what? No. Like, you wonder why you hate women. It's because you and your mama don't get along, or you feel like your mama abandoned you. It's just, that's really what it is. Like, I mean, I'm using that as an example. I'm not saying that's everybody's case, but what it comes down to, it's always a reasoning behind something. People usually have a reasoning behind why they do stuff. They don't just do it and not think about why they doing it. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like that's what my channel is about. It's about, you know, talking to people and, you know, making sure everybody is good, and making sure everybody's healthy and drinking their water and just being the best they can be. And speaking of water, as y'all can see, my mouth is getting dry. Yeah, I just really like sitting here and talking to you guys about the things that I have like been through in the past. I do want to talk about how I felt when my mom passed away too, because I have done a story time about my mama's passing, but I also want to do like another story time, because I feel like people eventually are going to experience like their parents not being here, and if they don't go first. So I feel like it's just really important to, you know, let somebody, I'm letting you guys know that I understand and I've been there before. Yo, I'm just taking the highlight and putting it in my eyelid, because make it spark. Do it like a show B-Day. Do it like a show B-Day. That's not even in right now. I sound so champ. I'm about to put these lashes on real quick. I'm probably gonna do them off camera because your girl's not that cool with lashes, but I'll be right back. I'm gonna see y'all. Give me 1 second. But I just love like doing my makeup. I love feeling feminine, looking feminine, just having everything all put together. This is by NYX. It's cappuccino. This is by NYX too, and it's called Fortune Cookie. My girl put me on to it. She know who she is, period. I feel like it's like such a everyday type of lip combo. I just mix it sometimes with this color. They look alike, but this is by Morphe. So, but yeah, y'all, let me show y'all my dress. I'm about to put my dress on and lay these edges, and I'll be right back. Alright, y'all, so this is the final look. Just wanted to give y'all a little music video. Y'all know my favorite perfume is Ariana Grande, but well, if you don't know, now you know. But I'm putting this on, and I had put some lotion on and stuff. If y'all new to my channel, y'all can be like, this girl crazy as hell. But look, one thing about me, baby, if I can't afford, I'm gonna fake till I make it. So I got this fake Louis Vuitton. Yes, baby, it's fake, but I'm about to wear it because you'll never know unless I say something, and it is. So don't even try to be like, oh girl, that ain't real, that ain't real. Baby, it's real in my eyes. It look real, don't it? All right, y'all, so this is pretty much it. This is what it look like all together with the jewelry on and all of that good stuff. So So I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, so you guys can see more of me. Bye.